Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KB Trucks.
Good morning.
We're at home. What are we doing?
So we are still on the island of Oahu. We are now in Waikiki. We are staying at the Sheraton Waikiki.
And look at that view. Isn't that beautiful? That is Diamond Head Park. That's actually an old volcanic crater. When I was here in December, I hiked that, so we'll have a link above of that journey. But what are we going to do first here?
We've got quite the day ahead of us, but first we're going to walk over to the Hilton and we are going to take a submarine ride.
All right. Let's get this day going. Made our way out of the resort and we're on our way. We're gonna walk to the submarine. Beautiful downtown. As we walk, this is the U.S. Army Museum of Hawaii. It looks like they got a couple of artillery type vehicles out in the front, like 2 tanks and a couple other cannons. And there's a helicopter on the roof. We're gonna park on the way on our walk, and so this is called a banyan tree. These are very unique. They're all over Hawaii, but what makes these very interesting is you see these things that are coming down from the branches. These are kind of a root system, and so they come down, and so the tree grows like a normal tree. And then what happens is these roots come down and they kind of suffocate the original tree. And so the original tree in the middle will rot away most of the time. And the root system here, it kind of becomes the tree itself. So you can see how these roots kind of coming in and they grab the ground. But then inside it might be hollow. But yeah, it makes it very unique to Hawaii. And some of these get to be gigantic. I mean, huge. You know, first looks of the ocean, or at least up close for the day. Nice calm waters this morning. A nice looking beach. I'm not sure what resort this is, but it kind of reminds me of the beach club at Disney with the slides and everything. We're across from the submarine and we kind of stopped over here in this Wiki market. And what did we get, hon?
We got a couple breakfast sandwiches. So I did egg, cheese, and turkey bacon.
And I have a ham and cheese croissant, I think is what it basically. Yours was 16, mine was 15, so it was like $33 total. But that's enough to hit the spot.
Hawaii prices.
That's enough to hit the spot right now. So this is where we check in for our submarine excursion. We're kind of next to this Tropics restaurant in front of this pool area for a resort. Here's where we board. It looks like we got a pretty decent sized crowd joining us this morning. So she said this is about a 45-minute excursion?
Yeah, so it's about 10 minutes out to the sub and then 45 minutes underwater.
And probably 10 minutes back.
And 10 minutes back. No, they actually make us get off of the sub and then they make us swim back. So it kind of becomes an all-day thing.
Well, don't they need the boat back here anyway? Good morning. Here we go. Gotta be careful on the gangway. And we're shoving off? What's the correct spelling or pronunciation for that? There's our submarine. Their little tugboat is onto the side. The tugboat like pushes the submarine out here every day from their maintenance facility at Honolulu Harbor. And we're on the first dive of the day at 9 a.m. I cannot get sick of this view. This is so beautiful and amazing. Beautiful is the word that I keep like going to. Okay, here we go. We're coming up alongside of our submarine. There we go, aboard the sub. Okay. There's a little tugboat that got the sub out here. You see the size of this hatch. You're gonna twist that thing so that it'll lock in place and be airtight. Here's our first view inside of our submarine. We're just gonna find ourselves a seat. There's like plenty of good seats. All the same, and in case you need it, motion sickness bags. Hey, hon.
Welcome aboard and aloha! He'll be taking us down over 100 feet, checking out some fish and coral, sunken ships, all kinds of cool things.
We started to see our first structure. I think he said that this was placed here by the University of Hawaii to help with coral and places for fish to live. They call this a Japanese reef. And so it'll provide some protection for the fish. You can see a couple big ones in there. Kind of artistic. Oh, there's a sea turtle.
Hawaiian, whole new. You guys just got a whole new perspective right there.
That was a really big turtle.
That was a huge turtle. That was so cool to see.
And the fish are cleaning its shell.
Yeah.
So they're just eating the parasites or growth on the back of the shell.
That was really cool to watch.
Yeah. So nature helping nature.
Yeah.
I can see that we're just moving farther away from the floor and we're coming up the surface. That's cool. Yeah. All right, here we go. Back. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, we're back on the transport boat, and so if you're coming on, the next one, we're gonna have you stay on the boat because there's definitely more space on the boat. So you stay on the boat, and then after everyone gets off of the sub, they'll let you from the boat onto the sub. Was that fun?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is actually my 3rd time doing this, but it's been 20 years, but it was still a lot of fun.
And we're back. Got to do one last look off the stern of the boat, and just a beautiful view out there. Just amazing. That's where we came from. Got a catamaran going out for an excursion. Nice calm seas today. All right, just got off of our Atlantis submarine excursion, and what do you think, hun?
Oh, that was so much fun. We had a great time. We got to see so much underwater, and we submerged to, we were at one point 104 feet underwater. Yeah, so it was really cool.
So that was just a little touch of what we got to witness. We're gonna have a breakout video for that, so stay tuned for that, and then we'll have a link up above when that's available. But for now, we are going to go on with our day. What's our next stop?
The zoo.
The zoo. We can't go someplace without going to the zoo.
Oh, love the zoo.
Carrie loves zoos. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish.
A little later.
I mentioned banyan trees earlier, and we're outside of the Honolulu Zoo. And here is a banyan tree. This is gigantic. I told you these things can get pretty big. In fact, it looks like there's caretakers doing some maintenance inside the tree. Wow. Here we go. We're going to go inside and get in line. We're in here. We got a little bit to cover. If you've been following us for a while, you know Carrie loves zoos.
Yes, that I do.
Yeah, so we gotta go hit up as many as we can whenever we travel.
Yep.
So I don't know how many we've been to.
We've been to a lot.
Been to a lot. We're coming up to a Komodo dragon. Oh, there he is. He's up there on that rock. He's almost so big I didn't see him because he blended so well into the rock. Similar color. This seems to be like a food court area, and there's restrooms, educational programs to meet over here. There's the tiger. He's all the way in the back. Got to switch to a longer lens to see him. Just kind of hanging out by the back building in the shade, taking a little snooze. I love tigers. They're my favorite. We think we're going to stop here and try to grab something to eat. They got quite the menu list. I'm gonna just show that to you so you can see for yourself. We've got prices around $18, $17. Chicken tenders are $15. Hot dogs $14. Decided to take a little break and get some lunch here at the zoo. And what did you get, honey?
I did the turkey,
cheese?
Yeah, turkey and cheese sandwich, and it's
Panini.
got panini. Thank you, that was the word I was looking for. And it's got pesto on it.
That was $18. Then I got the makioko, if that's how you pronounce it, chicken. It's like a chicken sandwich, grilled fried chicken sandwich, I guess you could say, $17. And then these came with fries included, and you could upgrade to onion rings.
Korean fries or garlic fries.
For $4 each.
Yep.
But we did not. Okay, hon, first impressions, what do you think of your panini?
It's very yummy. I really like the pesto sauce on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like my chicken sandwich better than your panini.
But you don't like pesto.
No, I'm not a big pesto fan, but there's a sauce on this that I really like. I can't describe it. It's almost like, I don't know how to describe it. Do you know what kind of sauce it is?
I mean, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like honey mustard, but I mean, it wasn't honey mustard.
Yeah. How was your lunch, hon?
My lunch was actually really good. It was just nice and light, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like my sandwich. Would recommend. Anyway, we still got a lot more zoo to explore.
Yeah, we really just kind of got here.
There's like the children's zoo area, so there's a couple of field trips going on right now. But here's kind of the outline, layout of the farm. And the sign, there's a koi pond. got some sign says there's some turtles in here too.
There's a Frozen theme going on with the chickens' names. There's Anna and Elsa, Olaf, Kristoff.
Oh, okay. Let it go, honey. I'm gonna go toward the Africa Savannah. This is kind of behind the playground area. There's a couple of black rhinos. They are huge. Another one looks like a calf, a youngling. Alright, check it out. That is a stork. That is a marabou stork. There's a couple of giraffes back there. And something I always find fascinating with giraffes is that they have the same number of bones in their neck as humans. But their necks are clearly longer in comparative size than humans. I mean, check that out. He's reaching all the way up there, or she's reaching all the way up there. And even from that high up, and you can see I think that's a male and the farther behind the tree. There's a hippopotamus. Really cool. Look at the size of his eyes. Oh, there's two of them. Wow. Okay, saw a sign. These are Asian elephants. If I remember right, Asian elephants have smaller ears than African elephants. Check out all the turtles. These are, I think these are a couple different species. Just hanging out, enjoying the sun.
I like turtles.
We're gonna head toward the ectotherm complex, or a lot of people might just refer to it as a reptile house. This is a crocodile monitor. He's going somewhere. He's on the move. Making our way out of the Honolulu Zoo, and what did you think, hon?
Oh, it was a nice zoo. Didn't get to see all the animals. I think it's very warm here today, so I think a lot of them were hiding in the shade or whatever. But
Can't blame them.
Yeah, we did get to see some elephants, and we saw a tiger, and the animals we did see. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what we showed you is just a small taste. We're going to do a much more extended vlog on this separate. So when that's available, we'll have a link up above for those that are interested. But for now, we're going to make our way to our next stop. What's our next stop, hon?
We're going to stop at the Waikiki Aquarium.
Okay, that's just up the road, a few-minute walk. Hey everyone, as you can tell, clearly not in Hawaii anymore. We shaded the white sandy beaches with the white snowy roads that we got going on right now. So if you're new here, when our vlogs, or these day vlogs like this, tend to get a little bit long, we like to try to break them up so they're a little bit easier to watch. Stay tuned, there's a lot more coming up. But please do us a favor and subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers, so help us flip the number and help the channel grow. Help us reach our 2024 goal of 2,000 subscribers. But please stay tuned for part 2. We're going to go to the Honolulu Aquarium and back to our resort, the Sheraton. Got some pool time there in the evening there. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill. You've been watching KB Treks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.